Our second guest this week, Tennessee Williams, has been recorded by Cadman Records, who, among their albums of modern poets, headline such noted names as Dylan Thomas, E. Cummings, Ogden Nash, W.H. Auden, Archibald MacLeish, the Sitwells, and many, many more. We'd like to thank Barbara Cohen and Marion Roney for allowing us to bring you today a series of selections from the Cadman album of Tennessee Williams reading from his prose and poetry. Mr. Williams reads first two serious poems, Cried the Fox and The Eyes.
I run, cried the fox, in circles narrower, narrower still, across the desperate hollow, skirting the frantic hill, and shall, till my brush hangs burning flame at the hunter's door, continue this fatal returning to places that failed me before. Then with his heart breaking nearly, the lonely, passionate bark of the fugitive fox rang out clearly as bells in the frosty dark, across the desperate hollow, skirting the frantic hill, calling the pack to follow a prey that escaped them still. The eyes are last to go out. They remain long after the face has disappeared regretfully into the tissue that it is made of. The tongue says goodbye when the eyes have a lingering silence. For they are the searchers last to abandon the search, the ones that remain where the drowned may be washed ashore, after the lantern staying, not saying goodbye. The eyes have no faith in too accessible language. For them no occasion is simple enough for a word to justify it. Existence in time, not only their own but ancestral, encloses all moments in four walls of mirrors. Closed, they're waiting. Open, they're also waiting. They are acquainted, but they have forgotten the name of their acquaintance. Youth is their uneasy bird, and shadows clearer than light pass through them at times. For waters are not more changeable under skies, nor stones under rapids. The eyes may be steady with that Athenian look that answers terror with stillness, or they may be quick with a purely infatuate being. Almost always the eyes hold on to an image of someone recently departed, or gone a long time ago, or only expected. The eyes are not lucky. They seem to be hopelessly inclined to linger. They make additions that come to no final sum. It is really hard to say if their dark is worse than their light, their discoveries better or worse than not knowing. But they are last to go out, and their going out is always when they are lifted.
Unpublished and available for the first time on this Cadman album, the series Some Poems Meant for Music reveal a new and unexpected aspect of Mr. Williams. The verses are light, gaily charming, but with serious undertones. Tennessee Williams reads Little Horse, Which is My Little Boy, Gold Tooth Blues, Kitchen Door Blues, and Heavenly Grass.
Which is my little boy? Which is he? Jean qui pleure ou Jean qui rit? Jean qui rit is my delicate John, the one with the Chinese slippers on, whose hobby horse in a single bound carries me back to native ground. But Jean qui pleure is mysterieux, with sorrows older than Niger, with all of the stars and all of the moons mirrored in little silver spoons. Which is my little boy? Which is he? Jean qui pleure ou Jean qui rit? Mignon he was, or mignonnette, avec les yeux plus grands que lui. My name for him was Little Horse. I fear he had no name for me. I came upon him more by plan than accidents appear to be. Something started or something stopped, and there I was, and there was he. And then it rained, but Little Horse had brought along his parapluie. Petit Cheval it kept quite dry till he divided it with me. For it was late, and I was lost when Little Horse inquired of me, What has a bark but cannot bite? And I was right, it was a tree. Mignon he is, or mignonnette, avec les yeux plus grands que lui. My name for him is Little Horse. I wish he had a name for me. Now, there's many fool things a woman will do to catch a man's eye. She'll wear a tight shoe. She'll wear a light dress and catch a bad cold, and she'll have a tooth pulled for a tooth of gold. I'm a gold-toothed woman with a gold-tooth blues, 'cause a gold tooth makes a woman look old. Now, gold in the bank is a wonderful thing, and a woman looks nice with a nice gold ring. But, honey, take a tip, and the tip ain't cold. Your mouth's no place to carry your gold. I'm a gold-toothed woman with a gold-tooth blues, 'cause the gold tooth makes a woman look old. Some late Sunday morning when you're still in the hay, and you want a little lovin', your sweet man'll say with a look that'll turn your heart's blood cold, "Woman, that gold tooth makes you look old." I'm a gold-toothed woman with a gold-tooth blues, 'cause a gold tooth makes a woman look old. When you don't have a dollar, but he must have his drink, he'll sneak up behind you at the kitchen sink, and before you can holler, I'm telling you the truth, he'll brain you with a blackjack and pull your gold tooth. I'm a gold-toothed woman with a gold-tooth blues, 'cause a gold tooth makes a woman look old. My old lady died of a common cold. She smoked cigars and was 90 years old. She was thin as paper with the ribs of a kite, and she flew out the kitchen door one night. Now, I'm no younger than the old lady was when she lost gravitation, and I smoke cigars. I feel sort of peaked, and I look kind of poor. So for God's sake, lock that kitchen door. My feet took a walk in heavenly grass all day while the sky shone clear as glass. My feet took a walk in heavenly grass all night while the lonesome stars rolled past. Then my feet come down to walk on earth, and my mother cried when she gave me birth. Now my feet walk far and my feet walk fast, but they still got an itch for heavenly grass.
The voice of Tennessee Williams on the Cadman album, Tennessee Williams, selections from his writings read by the author.